Hi, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is a 2021 New Year message for anyone who has stopped by or wants to hear it. I am using a new deck and I'm trying to think what the name of it is. It is the Lightseers Tarot. I'm a little bit in love with it, so I was glad, to be honest, of an excuse to use it. Ooh, let's pull the Tower as our first card. Oof, yes. Okay, some major arcana right off the bat coming out. What do we need to know coming into 2021? Oof. Also check out, I've done star sign readings, star sign tarot readings for January for each astrological sign, and those are in the description box below. So you can click on your own sign, Aries right through to Pisces. Ooh. And have a look. Those are quite strong readings for 2021, she says. I remember falling asleep a lot after doing those readings and having to have a cup of tea and some chocolate. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and do hit the subscribe button for random love readings. Ooh. Daily tarot and all kinds of stuff. You are very welcome. Right, let's get on with it. This is a bit interesting. I'm not reading reversals, but I'm acknowledging the feeling of some, okay? We kick off with a very beautiful tower. Why not start 2021 with a bang? I think we can all feel this energy coming into 2021. And I don't feel, and I'm feeling as I go on as a tarot reader more and more, that when you get the tower, it's not just a sudden breakthrough. You know, even if it comes as an epiphany, it's coming as a very slow release epiphany that I feel built up all throughout 2020. This is not just sprung on you, okay? I want to take a clarifier actually for that tower. What do we need to know? Oh, nice. So clarifying the tower, I get the Four of Cups. Something shakes us out of our emotional apathy. Now, 2020, the gift that just kept on giving, we would be excused for having gone back into our shell, okay? I would say it was good news that we're being shaken out of it, but it might feel a little uncomfortable. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles for that. Something about this year, or something about the way we kick off this year, is asking us to be independent. The Nine of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo, love of service to the self, okay? When you get the Nine of Pentacles, and this deck is just glorious, by the way, there's always usually a woman in a garden and she's bearing fruit. She's planted things and they're finally coming to fruition. Throughout 2020, even in your darkest hour, you were planting seeds of things that will grow into fruition in 2021. And some of them, I think, were very hard won. You know, they came with that tower, like I'm saying, in a slow release way. And it was a battle of experience. Now, I've just taken an oracle card for the Nine of Pentacles. And we get prick up your ears. There's a need, and when you get prick up your ears, it's like the ears of a hare or a rabbit. Now, a hare or a rabbit spends a lot of time in plain sight in a field. They're quite undefended. I mean, they're pretty much prey for everybody, from humans to, you know, whichever animal fancies eating them. But the one thing that they have is ground level vigilance. They have their ears up, they're listening, they're watching for a rustle, they're watching for the movement of a blade of grass. We're going to need, I think, and the tower is going to ensure that we do, to employ all of our senses, what we would call our intuition, however that comes for you, your juju, your senses, your sense of awakening. However you intuit things, do not doubt yourself as we come into 2021, because there's no doubt with this reading that there's some challenges And also there's a slight feeling of things being a bit mysterious and a bit strange as we come into January. Overall energy card here, we have this really gorgeous card of the moon. I mean, look at that. Pisces energy, Neptune energy. Now, Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac, and they are the old soul. They are number 12. They are all of the other signs kind of collapsed into one sign at the end. It's the sign of rebirth and resurrection as you come back into Aries, okay? But when you get the moon, if you notice with this, she's below the surface. It isn't readily available knowledge. That would be the sun, which is a more masculine energy. It's a yang energy. This is a hidden energy, and it's a yin energy. And I'm going to take a card for the moon, actually. Now, when you are doing tarot, those of you that are new to it, and you pull a card like the moon, it's probably a bit cheeky to try and clarify it, because the moon is telling you that it's hidden, that it's mysterious, that what you need to know is below the surface. And then you're like, but can you just tell me what it is? Yeah, and then you pull Judgment. Okay, I get that. Judgment. Fair enough, tarot. Fair enough. Okay, Judgment. Resurrection. Do you remember we talked just now about Pisces being that card, the 12th sign of the zodiac? It is the sum of all the experiences and the lifetimes of the other 11 signs. And they come to be resurrected in Pisces. Judgment is a card which represents past, present and future coming together, being presented subliminally in some kind of very mysterious way for us to process and sort through. And there's the Tower. It's going to feel, if we've managed, or if you have managed, and a lot of us, I think, in order to get through 2020 have done this, to be an emotional neutral, to be a bit shut down, to be to keep on keeping on, because we've all had to keep going with jobs and lives and whatever, you know, all the usual 3D stuff that everyone has to try and keep going in a world that around us has completely changed. I do feel some of us have had to shut down senses or intuition or even dreaming, because Neptune and the moon and Pisces is about dreaming. This sort of knocks the lid off that pot. The Tower knocks the lid off your emotional pot, and you're going to find that you're open to awakenings, particularly in January, that you're open to the possibility of love in January. And that doesn't mean, you know, you're going to meet a tall dark stranger in January. I don't think it does, actually, if I'm honest. It means that the channels of possibility reopen. Now, when the channels of possibility reopen, and I'm thinking about the Wheel of Fortune, even though it's not on the table, you invite everything in. It's not just all the nice stuff and the glitter and the unicorns, it's all of it. Everything, the entire major arcana, the devil, the Ace of Cups. I mean, it's all the good stuff and it's all the difficult stuff. We're ready to tune in. We come into 2021 ready to tune in. Ace of Cups. Now, Ace of Cups starts with self-love. And I think here, and you know, if you watch my daily tarot, I find the concept of self-love a little bit nauseating sometimes and a bit challenging and difficult. But I know it's the right thing to do. We start with the Ace of Cups with self-love. But the universe is almost not forcing that issue, it's just opening the channels. So you're going to feel a sense of opening the channels. If you can go with it, if you can get into a sense of playfulness about it, or a sense of celebration about that, I feel like it's going to bear great dividend, if that's even a word. 6 of Wands. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And look, that's being open to victory. Open to success, open to love, open to mystery, open And I'm getting an image of, there used to be a program, I think it was the Crystal Maze maybe, could be wrong there, where you stepped onto what looked like stepping stones, but you didn't know where they were, and they kind of appear. But the fearlessness of the fool and the ability to step without knowing the future brings the stepping stone. Okay? That's my stepping stone mime. Do hit the like button if you're still here. I appreciate it. Okay, temperance, and boy do we need it. This is the energy of playing with the energies, and I say this a lot on my daily tarot. This is having fun with the mess. This is having fun and being curious. This is being open to whatever the channel brings and not trying to organize it too much, not trying to shape it too much, not trying to name it too much, but being open, open, open. This is a sense of us expanding as we enter 2021. Expanding, expanding, expanding. Okay? Whew. Are you still with me? 5 of Wands. These are the bits of life that hold you back. It's petty bureaucracy. It's, rules and regulations. It's local kind of rules and regulations. It's not a card of big obstacles, but it's definitely a card of small, petty obstacles that keep you frustrated, okay? These are big ideals, big awakenings, big senses of intuition coming in 2021. And coupled together with that is a sense of local restriction. I mean, literally and metaphorically. Try not to let that hold you back. Okay, because it's only a small piece of the picture. Next to it, we get the Knight of Wands. The rush, the creativity, the Kundalini energy. That's the energy to encourage and to enjoy. Okay? Wowzers. Leave me a comment. Let me know how that resonates. I'm going to keep doing these random readings as we come into 2021 because there's a lot going on. Comment about your experience of 2020 and coming into 2021, and do check out your individual star sign readings, which are below in the description box. Those are very juicy. And do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.